Hey, welcome to Long Distance Sisters.
I'm Tori.
I'm McKenna.
And I'm Serena.
Come chat with us while we're far apart.
Okay, let's get started. Hello, here is our Disney World quick service bops and flops to go off of our table service one that we did about 2 years ago now. And we said maybe we'll do quick service at some point, so here we are. Tori and I have finished with our fall travel, but Serena is still out and about in somewhere in Europe, so
In Scotland.
sure she'll be out of Scotland by the time we post this.
Quite possible.
So yeah, we're like, well, Serena's gone, so time for another Disney one. So yeah, we will give our quick service bops park by park, and then resorts and the flops, and then say things we might be excited to try. In some cases, I know in my rankings, I have listed things that I have not tried yet, but I've heard over and over and over again that's really good. So I feel like I can still recommend it. Of course, I'll make it clear that I have not eaten it myself yet. And also, we have two different perspectives here. Tori eats like a normal human. And I am plant-based, so I'll be coming at it from that perspective. But I feel like our rankings will still kind of align for the most part. I can think of one exception maybe, at least in Magic Kingdom, where a bop for her might be a flop for me, but I don't know. And then if we don't say somewhere, like especially when it comes to resorts, it's just because we haven't eaten there or we have no like opinion of it. And a lot of especially like resort food is just average. Like it's
Pretty
good,
middle
but
ground. Yeah.
yeah, nothing exceptional.
It's safe.
Uh-huh.
Nothing to go out of your way for, but it also doesn't suck. But
Yeah. Okay. And also, I think Tori and I both have a table service shout out since our video 2 years ago. I think it's the same one, Sebastian's Bistro at Caribbean Beach
sure.
Resort. Highly
It was very
recommend.
good. Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Anyway, on to Magic Kingdom. Tori, what are your bop rankings?
Are they supposed to be in order? I guess they kind of are anyway. Okay.
Yeah. It
My
doesn't really
number
matter.
one, where I eat pretty much every single time I'm in Magic Kingdom, is Casey's Corner. I love me some corn dog nuggies. They're just so comforting, and sit on the hub grass and look at the castle and eat your little corn dog nuggies, and it's so good. And
Nice.
then number two would be Cosmic Rays. I really haven't eaten there in quite a while, but I used to eat there very often, especially during my college program. For some reason, I really loved the burgers there. And they are pretty good. And when they do like specialty burgers, they're usually like pretty good. Like, yeah, I've definitely had some really good burgers there. Although I do miss the toppings bar. That's it for Casey's too. Anywhere in all of Disney World, I miss the toppings bars. Hopefully
Yeah.
someday they'll make their way back.
Yeah, the sauerkraut.
Yeah. And then Magic Kingdom's quick services outside of those two, and I mean even including those, like if I was to put these in a ranking of all of Disney World, they probably would not make the top five. But 'cause Magic Kingdom just doesn't have great food options. So it's kind of hard to pick a third quick service, but I'm just gonna put Pecos Bills, because I have seen them like overhaul the menu quite a bit in the last 5 years, and people say there's
In the
actually good
last
things.
in the last few months too.
I mean, yeah, but just in
Massive
general, the menu
changes.
has changed a lot in the like since even pre-pandemic. And a lot of people say their stuff's really good. I've only eaten there a handful of times, so I can't really say. But they do tend to also have like pretty good seasonal offerings that are always like on the top of people's lists. So Yeah, they did recently add like a tamale bowl kind of situation, and I really do want to try that. So yeah, that's my Magic Kingdom bops. I would like to give a shout out to the spring roll cart, which McKenna told me I was not allowed to include because it is not a complete meal, so it's not quick service. But the spring roll cart is where it's at. Definitely the most innovative food option that's actually tastes good in all of Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, I've only heard one person say they didn't care much about the spring roll cart, like the way the spring rolls tasted. Everyone else though loves it.
Yeah, I think they're pretty good. I do miss though when it first opened, they changed the spring rolls. I don't remember if it was like monthly or seasonally, but like it would always be like a rotating um like flavors. Like they would have like buffalo chicken and all kinds of stuff. And now they've pretty much kept the same. And now they always have the cheeseburger. And well, I mean, they rotate the second one. They have rotated it
Yeah.
once in the last, I don't know, 4 years since it reopened post-pandemic, or post-quarantine. So it's changed once. Where before that, it was changing like monthly, like pre-pandemic. It was changing, I think, monthly.
My bop rankings, number one, Pecos Bill, and I have not eaten there since the massive overhaul. Their rice bowl before was fine, but now they have this for plant-based people and non-plant-based people too, of course, but this is plant-based friendly. They have like a grilled masa flatbread. You can modify a rice bowl and get it with beans, and they have like a dairy-free crema. A salad with beans is an option. So it can get on the hardier side for a salad. So, but especially the grilled masa flatbread, I'm so excited to try. Um, but yeah, I just heard time over and over again how good the new Pecos Bill menu is. And then Friar's Nook. However, right now they don't have their plant-based brat and tots. I think there's like a seasonal menu and they have some Tiana stuff there. But hopefully it comes back because it's on like a pretzel bun and it's got tons of sauerkraut if you want it on top. The tots are always nice and crispy. The brat's good. So yeah. And then I guess if I had to pick a third, I would say Pinocchio Village House. Um, the there's this at the pizza places in Disney. The gluten-free crust is also vegan, but there's also like a regular puffy vegan-friendly crust for the pizzas. But the gluten-free one, everyone seems to agree tastes better, and they have that one for the vegan pizza at Pinocchio Village House, and it was also the first cheese pull and the best cheese pull I've seen for vegan cheese on that pizza. It was good. Like I would eat it again. But yeah. Do you have any flops in Magic Kingdom, Tori?
Yeah, Pinocchio Village House. You'll notice a pattern in my flops across the parks. Pretty much all the pizza places.
My big flop that I thought would be a bop for Tori, because a lot of people say it's their favorite quick service in Magic Kingdom, is Columbia Harbor House. I have not had it, but there's a new like fried or crispy mushroom roll, and people say the roll's not that like the bread itself is not that great, and it's inconsistent how much many mushrooms and how much sauce you get, and it's just like not worth it. Do you have any other shout outs in Magic Kingdom, Tori?
Nope, Magic Kingdom has shit food. Everything is bad.
Okay, well, thanks for cursing in a family-friendly episode.
Oh, it's fine. It's all Disney adults, let's be honest.
They could be in the car with their kids. Oh, wait, they're Disney adults. I'm just kidding. Um, yeah. I should also preface this by saying I'm not into Impossible and Beyond burgers. So that could affect like Cosmic Rays has an Impossible Patty Melt, but I'm not going to be interested in trying that. I'll try it, but I'm gonna go to other places first. Moving on, I have Animal Kingdom next on my list.
Okay.
Okay, Bops?
Oh, me first.
Yeah.
Definitely always forever. My number one is Flame Tree Barbecue at Animal Kingdom. It's so flippin' awesome. And yeah, everything I've ever gotten there is good. I do miss that they used to have like multiple barbecue sauce options that would be like out at like the condiment stations throughout the seating area, and they no longer offer that. They just give you like a cup of one like when you get your food. So that's kind of a bummer, but otherwise, delicious. Everything's good. The whole menu. And it smells so good when you walk by that place. It's just, ugh, so nice, so nice. Grilled meat, I mean, it smells good. Oh, come on. You have to admit it smells good, even if you're not going to eat it. A
I don't
campfire
think it
just
smells
smells good.
good.
Well, that's yours. And then I would go next to Satuli Canteen in the world of Avatar. Um, yeah, the whole like kind of build your own bowl situation is was very smart of them, and it tastes good. It does. And then third, I would go to Harambe Market, because they make really good bowls and salads. Um, and yeah, everything's tasted good that I've gotten there. I wish I went more, but Flame Tree just is always calling my name, so I usually end up there. I do have shout outs. I would shout out the Kusafiri cart. They've been making like really good like flatbread sandwiches and stuff that are delicious. And Mr. Kamal's fries. Although OG Mr. Kamal's fries. Again, pre-pandemic, Mr. Kamal himself no, offered 3 different unique sauce varieties with his fries. And they only offered, I think, 2 for a while post quarantine. And then it went down to 1. And then they recently switched that one to like a Chipotle aioli, which is good, but like I can get that at a lot of places. So it's kind of a bummer that they have switched out all the sauces. It kind of ruins the whole thing for me, but they still taste good. So that's my shout out, Mr. Kamal's.
I only have one bop for Animal Kingdom because they recently did like a bunch of menu overhauls for their quick service, and I've only had the time to try um 2 things because they did redo some stuff at Satuli Canteen. So yeah, Satuli Canteen is my bop. It's so good. The chili spice crispy fried tofu, amazing. I wasn't a big fan of the red and sweet potato hash when I got that as the base, but the rice and black beans were good. The hearty salad is now a vegan friendly base, and that has quinoa in it too. So it did feel like substantial and fill me up, unlike other salads at Harambe Market. Um, but yeah, that is my one bop for Animal Kingdom. Do we
Are
have
the other
flop?
bases not vegan?
The only other base is the lo mein noodle base, and that has honey.
Oh, and the potato one?
I
Isn't
said the
there?
potato one. I said I didn't
Oh.
really like it when I got it. And I'm a big potato person. All right.
And your
Flop.
shout out? No.
Um, no, I don't have any kiosk shout outs. For...
What?
No, no,
Kusafiri?
I haven't had it since
I swear we had it, no?
you had it. Had it. I had both versions of their plant-based empanadas, but I have not had their Impossible Gatsby wrap thing, whatever.
Oh. Well,
But the
Kevin
Try
had it
Guys
and he
liked
said
it.
it was
Also,
delicious.
yeah, the Try Guys liked it.
Yeah. Not like Dole Whip
That's not counting.
or the pizza that you had?
That's only an Earth Month thing. But if you're there during April, get the plant-based like leek sausage pizza by Creature Comforts, like the Starbucks. It's one of the small kiosks. But we're not doing kiosks.
But for shout outs, you can.
I gave you one shout out for the pizza spring rolls because it was Magic Kingdom.
You put it in our text to do shout outs.
No, to do things we're excited to try.
Then maybe touch on others if we have anything to say.
Oh.
I have things
Well,
to
that's after flops. I listed that after flops.
Oh well. All right. Keep going.
No, I only had one bop. Say your flops.
Oh, my flop. Well, as usual, my flop is Pizza Fari. Because again, theme park pizza is never good.
Okay. I also said, if anything, Pizza Fari. Because there are just way better options in the park. I'm not opposed to the standard vegan pizzas at Disney, as I've already said. And my boyfriend loves the regular puffy pizzas that so many people hate on. I also haven't tried their greens and grain salad, which tends to come with a decent amount of chickpeas and quinoa, so I'll probably try it at some point if they don't get rid of it soon. And they also have a new plant-based sausage roll. However, I have heard some odd things about their non-pizza entrees. Um, if you need a place for picky eaters, Restaurantosaurus is probably better to go to until it gets demolished. Or changed, I guess, not demolished. For Pueblo Esperanza. Um, and like I said before, the Harambe Market salad was not filling, but they do have another plant-based option there. And the salad was good if you want fresh veggies, but you're gonna need something else too. Any things you're
Wow.
excited to try in Animal Kingdom, Tori?
Oh, I do want to try the Ocean Moon Bowl or whatever that's at Satuli Canteen, like tuna, like a poke bowl. I do want to try that.
Okay, Epcot.
Epcot! All right. Coming in at number one, we have the Creperie, Le Creperie, in the France Pavilion. Delicious sweet and savory crepes and some alcohol options and ice cream, I believe. I think there's
I
ice
don't
cream
know.
there. Yeah. So good. Very good. Like the most authentic option I've had in or out of the parks, really, in a very long time.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
I
that is our
usually get
mom's. I'm sure that's our mom's number one for all the parks.
Yeah, between everything. She will go multiple times in one day. I like the red berries crepe. The savory crepes are good, but they're a little bit too rich for me. But I like the savory crepes that you can get inside because they also have like an attached like table service kind of situation. Um, but outside, I love the red berries crepe. It's actually fresh berries in it. It's not like the syrupy
Mastering.
nonsense that you get everywhere else in the parks if you get like berries on a waffle or something. It's like actually fresh berries and it's so good. Love that place. And then I also, or second, I would say Connections, which is the newer quick service at the front of the park. And they just have a good variety on their menu. Everything I've gotten there is really good. Even their pizza is real pizza. It's not microwave shit. You can see them making it in the little glass window. But I usually get the, what is it, like orange chicken salad or something? Or General Tso's chicken salad, something like that.
I think it's
I usually
orange.
get that and it's really good. And then third, I would put the fish and chips stop, because yeah, it's just really, really good. And you can get actual like thick cut fries or chips, versus not just like the Disney fries that are everywhere else. So those are my favorites at Epcot.
We overlapped a decent bit. So none of the things I'm recommending, I haven't tried them, so it's mostly things that have been so hyped up, I'm excited to try them. So I guess my bops will be my excited to try list. My number one was Connections. They have like a house-made black bean burger now that looks really good. Um, and I have had their entree size portion of the Niçoise salad, and it tasted really good, especially the potatoes. It just wasn't substantial enough for me for an entree. But you can get that as a side for your black bean burger, especially which is good for me because I don't really like Disney's regular quick service fries. And then number two is Rose and Crown Pub. So if you go into the actual pub, not the dining room, you can order vegan fish and chips. Don't look at me like
That's
that.
not
You had
quick
fish and chips.
service.
Well, the Yorkshire thing isn't really quick service either, but you said that.
What? It is quick service? What are you talking about?
Well, it's just as much quick service as the pub is. They give it to you in a to-go box. So you can take it out. You don't like sit down and order. You order from like the bartender.
Okay, fine.
And then number three, Regal Eagle. People say it's mostly worth it because they use like a Texas toast as a bun for their barbecue jackfruit sandwich. Um, I just haven't gotten it yet because I'm always looking for something with more protein.
Oh, I
And
do like
jackfruit on
Regal
bread.
Eagle. I forgot about that. Regal Eagle is really good. I just usually don't go for it because I feel like Epcot is not where I want to eat American food necessarily.
Yeah.
So I don't go there a lot.
What about Epcot flops?
My flop, honestly, is Sunshine Seasons, in the land, because you think it's such a great concept, right? That they are making everything with the produce that's grown in the greenhouse right there. So cool, right? It all tastes bad. It all tastes bad. They make like bad Chinese food, like is one of the stations. Like none of it's good. And then it's like pizza and like a grill. And sometimes they'll have like some like changing or seasonal thing. Like at one time they had like birria tacos that everyone was saying were like really, really good. But beyond that, their normal menu, it always smells kind of good. Seems like a good concept, but then you go there and it isn't good. It's not
Yeah.
good.
And they were only like
Fully.
slightly better before the pandemic, too. The only good thing at Sunshine Seasons, which I did have Sunshine Seasons as my flop as well, is the cookies and cream chocolate mousse cup, which is like Oreo cookie crumble and like this chocolate mousse and like
And it's probably the
layered.
thing they don't even make in-house. It probably gets sent to them.
Well, I don't think they're growing their own Oreos. So also on the flops list, I have La Cantina de San Angel. Because the only vegan options are chips and guac, and Tori and I do not like avocado. And then
That's like
plantains.
all that's on the menu. It's like,
Yeah.
well, I
No,
don't
I'm
know if
talking
that
about the
counts.
quick service that's like on the water, not the place where you can get the frozen margaritas.
Okay.
People tend to, non-vegans tend to say really good things about that quick service. Although
The
apparently it
tacos
can take quite
are
some time.
the tacos are good, but again, I can get good tacos outside the parks very easily, so I don't tend to go get Mexican food when I'm in the parks unless I'm like really craving it.
Yeah. And then not a bop, but not a flop. I will say that Summerfest had in Germany pavilion, in the Germany pavilion, has a vegan brat, but I've heard it can take 15 to 30 minutes to come out sometimes.
Oh wow.
So, well, oh well. Anything you're excited to try quick service wise in Epcot, Tori?
Not really. No.
Okay, well, moving on to Disney's Hollywood Studios. Bops.
All right, my bops. My number one, and most people will be surprised because no one gives it a chance, is ABC Commissary. It has a great variety on its menu. Every dish I've tried is amazing for quick service. Like we love their buffalo chicken grilled cheese is like so freaking good. It's basically buffalo chicken dip between bread. And they give you this like creamy buffalo sauce to dip it in. And then Kevin also likes to get the like I think it's shrimp tacos with rice and beans. Also very, very good for park tacos, of course. Well, even outside the park. And they're like big shrimps that they give you. And then I also love the Mediterranean salad, and I usually get it with chicken breast, grilled chicken breast. And that thing is loaded. You get like a big pile of hummus, you get pita bread, you get lots of veggies and stuff on top. And then they give you like a full grilled chicken breast. Like it's a lot of food. It's a very filling salad. Like I don't even finish it. Not saying a lot from me. Um, and then on top of it all, they also have good fries that are not the normal Disney fries. They're thicker cut, which is
Well
important.
seasoned.
Yeah, well
Yeah.
seasoned, exactly. So
I
yeah, we
liked,
love ABC
yeah.
commissary.
I don't have ABC commissary on my list anywhere, so I will say I like some of their menu items that they no longer had, like their old veggie burger, even though it was Impossible or Beyond or something, was really good. Their new one doesn't sound interesting to me. And then they used to have this like crispy tofu curry. They used to have it with like different meat options, but that was really good. But yeah, definitely an underrated spot.
All right, and then number two, I was struggling because really I don't like a commissary anymore. Um, but I'm gonna put Toy Story because I have gone there for, especially for breakfast. I've had all meals there, I think, but their breakfast options are really good. And like a little bit different than you're gonna find throughout the rest of the parks. Everywhere usually has kind of the same few offerings for breakfast. Like they'll have like this like egg and cheese sandwich or bowl and like a like Mickey waffles or whatever. But they have like this loaded breakfast bowl that's really, really good and filling. Like Kevin and I can split it and we're pretty good. They do the house-made Pop-Tart things. And yeah, just good offerings for breakfast. And then it carries throughout the day because they also do the loaded tachos later in the day. Also very good, very filling, a lot of food. And they're what's the other like a brisket sandwich that's also very good. I haven't been there in a while, but I used to go quite often. And then my third, I was struggling, so I put Docking Bay 7. I've eaten there like once, I'll admit, maybe twice. But you can get the Ronto wrap in there. And it comes with plantain chips when you order it in there. Um, so I think that's worth it. And I love the Ronto wrap. That would be my shout out too, like is to get the Ronto wrap at the whatever it's called, the little kiosk outside.
Pronto
Ronto
Roasters.
roaster.
I feel like
Um
that's more of a proper quick service. I don't know.
Ronto
Whatever.
roasters is not a proper
I
quick
don't
service.
know. I don't know.
You don't get a full meal. It doesn't come with a side, so it's not like a full meal, even though it's
I
filled.
feel like it's a full meal.
I mean, yeah, but it's not like an official like a
Yeah, yeah,
meal.
yeah, yeah,
They don't
yeah.
have a fountain for drinks.
Okay, okay. I have two, and then after we go over flops, I'll say the few things I'm excited to try. So, number one, Ronto Roasters for breakfast. The Triple Suns breakfast wrap is really good. It has like just egg, this like chickpea slaw, a spicy sauce. I'm sure you can get without the spicy sauce. On this nice pita bread. I will say don't get the I think the fruit there is way overpriced. It's like $7. The jicama was like inedible, and then it was just like watermelon and a few other fruits, and it just like also I wasn't into the chamoy sauce on top, so I also didn't like that. I don't know. I don't think that was worth it. But the actual like plant-based Ronto breakfast wrap, amazing. And I'm excited to try the Zuki wrap that they have for lunch there too. Number two, I have Backlot it's Express. They have a teriyaki tofu bowl that I think is really good. Ryan's had their like chicken teriyaki bowl and he's really like that. So I think Backlot Express has gotten a lot better than they were a few years ago. All right, flops.
My flop, I guess, is like uh Catalina Eddie's because the pizza and Rosie's kind of. I mean, they're kind of the same place. But they just have your kind of standard fare of like pizza, chicken nuggets, burgers, and they're all just kind of meh. One of them, I think it might have been Rosie's, had like a, well, they might still have it. I don't really know. Like a mojo pork salad situation that had like interesting toppings. And that was really good. I did really like that. But we don't usually go there because there's nothing that Kevin also wants. So yeah, I do wish they would update their menus a little bit. And I would say a flop is the other place right there.
Fairfax Fair.
Yeah, Fairfax Fair can't get their shit together. They have like really wild menus that change like, I don't know, every 6 months to a year.
Changed wildly too.
They're so bizarre. Like good in concept, but then what they actually put in the food is like weird together. Like they were doing like loaded hot dogs, which like not even sounded appealing to me, even though the concept of a loaded hot dog, I'm like, sure, like let's try it. Awesome. But none of them were like, eh. And then now they have like mashed potato bowls that they serve in a waffle bowl.
Yeah.
Why? Why a waffle bowl? Why? And who needs a mashed potato bowl? And it'll be like Korean short ribs and all this stuff, which sounds good, but I don't want it on mashed potatoes in a waffle bowl.
Yeah, and
I
they're
don't.
plant-based and you
I
changes for those things. Because I also have it as a flop. Um, it went from a hot dog salad,
what?
which I put veggie dogs in salad sometimes. Um,
I mean, I
so
get that though.
I wasn't as appalled as most people by the concept of a hot dog salad.
Like, have put in
Um,
sausage in
and
salad.
then now it's a soba noodle salad in the waffle bowl. And
Ugh,
the waffle bowls are so tiny and like 13 something dollars. And
yeah.
it's just like so overpriced
Why?
for the meal that you get.
Why are we serving cold noodles in a waffle bowl? Why are we even serving cold noodles at a theme park? Because every single time they have tried to do a cold noodle something or other, it's been terrible. In Epcot for food and wine, now here, like, yeah, no, just stop. They're not good, and we don't want it in a waffle bowl. Who wants that? That makes no sense. And it's really even more sad because in 2019, it was like a basically Chipotle. And it was good. It was delicious, actually. I loved it. I
Oh
ate that
yeah.
every time I went to Hollywood Studios. I would get like a burrito bowl, and it was so good, very filling, and they took it away. And
Yeah,
they've
that
given
was
us
good.
weird shit ever since. There was
We're just
another like
drunk, you know.
something they did that was weird too. Another like menu of loaded something or other, and just I don't get it. It's not that hard. But the mojo pork salad situation that is at Rosie's or whatever right next door was on the menu at Fairfax Fair when it was like
Yeah.
the burrito place.
Oh, interesting. I guess I'll just say the Rosie's thing that's on my excited to try list. And all the vegan people seem to love it. All the vegan Disney people seem to love it. Um, I keep up a lot with like vegan Disney World and vegan Disney food, but also Keith and Becky Habersberger liked it too. They don't agree with what it's called, but they like how it tastes. And that's the plant-based lobster roll, which is like made with hearts of palm and has like an Old Bay kind of seasoning. And it's like it's usually like overstuffed, and so a lot of it falls out onto the house-made chips, and that's like nachos and
Like loaded chips.
yeah,
Yeah.
loaded chips. But I also had Catalina Eddie's as a flop too. Because there's inconsistently a plant-based option, and if like your kid or something wants pizza, go to Pizza Rizzo. It's a safer bet. Eat upstairs there because it's like a fun, like kind of like fake wedding setup, or you can eat outside and it's nice. And they also have a vegan sausage sub that I have not tried yet, but people say it's pretty all right. There is one vegan influencer I've seen who say that's like their favorite quick service in the park for that sub. So can't be bad. Anything you're excited to try in Hollywood Studios, Tori?
I have heard talk of some like loaded fries that have come up. However, a lot of them seem to have corn on them, which I try to avoid eating corn because my belly doesn't like it. So I'm intrigued though. I'll probably seek some out, and I think a few of them are in Hollywood Studios. I know at least one is like at Rosie's, but I'm not sure where the other ones were.
Have
I do
you
want to
tried?
try Roundup Rodeo. I have not been there yet. The
Oh,
potato.
I've been there. It's good. Ryan and I liked it.
I mean, to me, it's barbecue, and like the one at Wilderness Lodge is so good. Why would I not just go there? You know?
Yeah, I think the dessert was the best part for me around that rodeo. Have you not a vegan option? I'm just gonna put that disclaimer out there. Have you tried the like secret menu blueberry Mickey waffles at Hollywood Scoops that they have for breakfast?
Have not. No. Not usually there early because
Yeah.
Florida resident.
Okay, and then things I'm excited to try that I haven't mentioned yet. The Docking Bay 7 vegan options. So they have this like Felucian falafel thing that has like hummus and I think pita. So that looks good. And then they also have these like yucca fries there that look good. And then I'm also excited to try the plant-based tacos someday at Woody's Lunchbox. I guess
Yeah.
that moves us on to resorts. We're not gonna rank it because we're not gonna have you go out of your way to get something unless it sounds really interesting to you. But just give your general bops for the resort story.
I mean, I really just have one. Most other resorts are pretty meh, I think, and they just have pretty standard fare.
Yeah.
Um,
Or we just
but
haven't eaten there because there are so many.
yeah. But Captain Cook's at uh the Polynesian, delicious. Everything's good on their menu, and it's a unique menu, unlike most of the resorts. And highly recommend. It's like these loaded nachos, but they're like potato chips and wonton chips, with like a cheese and pineapple and pork if you want it, and like a pico, and yeah, very delicious. Like so good. And they do Tonka toast as well. You can get the Tonka toast that is served upstairs in the restaurant.
And
Huge.
the plant-based version too.
And the gluten-free version as well, I think. Um, and yeah, it's a really quality quick service.
Yeah. I knew you would say that one. Um, I knew you couldn't not mention your nachos.
They're so good. I've had them for breakfast. I've had them at 7 a.m. while my husband was running the marathon. I've had them all times of day. It's so good.
Nice. Well, at the Polynesian, I do have a little walk-up window. Shout out to Pineapple and I for your Dole Whip needs. They always have pineapple and vanilla, and then they'll have one or two other rotating flavors. So at Animal Kingdom Lodge, I really like the Mara, especially for lunch. They have this really good falafel plate, and then they also have the sunflower cake. I had it 2 years ago when it was still the flamingo cake, but it's the same cake, just like different decoration on top with the icing. So that was really good. I really like the Boardwalk Deli. I got their like plant-based ciabatta breakfast sandwich, which had like a big thing of just egg. Like this thing is massive. Okay? Big thing of just egg, tomato jam, arugula. I'm not a tomato person, but the tomato jam was really good. On this ciabatta roll, and you get a side of fruit with it, and you get that massive sandwich and the fruit for a total of like $8 plus tax, which is just insane for Disney pricing. And I had 2/3 of the sandwich for breakfast, and then I had the rest of the sandwich and the fruit for the bulk of my lunch that day because I got it on the day we drove home. And then if for some reason you find yourself in the Dolphin Hotel, and this could be walking between Epcot and Hollywood Studios, Peekaboo was really good. They had a nice create your own bowl situation, and the bowl was massive and so many options to choose from. And Ryan got like a half chicken dinner that he really liked. So that was good. And it's spelled Picabu, not like the game Peekaboo. Um, you can get grab and go Olivia's breakfast at Old Key West Resort, at like the quick service window there. But you just have to mobile order it on your phone. And that's all I have for the bops. Do you have any resort flop story?
I mean, pretty much all of them.
It's all pretty
I
average.
mean, they're all just neither here nor there, you know. I would say too, I do like the quick service at the Riviera. I forget what it's called. But it actually kind of feels like you're getting table service because you get like a number after you order, you sit down and they bring your food to you on like a real plate. Which is just nice, you know. And they have a good menu. I've only been there once though, like right when it opened, so I can't really speak that much on it. But it was really nice.
I do have one flop. Um, Geyser Point Bar and Grill at Wilderness
What?
Lodge.
Well, that's not quick service, I wouldn't say.
It's classified as a quick service, especially because they have a quick service window. Um,
Oh.
but I did not enjoy the mac and cheese bites or the multi-green salad with tofu. Like the
The mac and
salad
cheese bites were pretty
lacked
bad.
flavors.
They were pretty
Yeah,
bad.
they had a weird taste. And people seem to love them, and I'm like, no. They were like, it was like too much breading,
I
too.
would say when
I
we
scraped
went
out the mac and cheese on the inside and it was better.
when we went, it was the worst it's ever been for me. And I usually get like the same thing because their menu's not that big, so I usually get a burger. And it
Mhm.
was, yeah, not that good that day. I don't know what was going on with that.
I will say I put my salad leftovers on some bread the next day for a sandwich, and it was better.
Yeah.
But yeah. Do you have anything you're excited to try at Resort Story?
Yeah.
No, I have a big list.
Oh boy.
Let's get through this. Okay. At Gasparilla Iron Grill at Grand Floridian Resort, they have a tofu Korean barbecue bowl. That sounds really good. And a new coconut chocolate cake that looks amazing. And then at Contempo Cafe in the Contemporary Resort, there's a chocolate peanut butter bar that everyone's like, that's so good. Gotta try it. Um, and I want to. At Yacht Clubs, the market at Ale and Compass, which is kind of like in their gift shop, there's a fudge brownie that people get over and over again. There's also a plant-based gyro at Artist Palette at Saratoga Springs. There are vegan and non-vegan, and there are gluten-free beignets at Scat Cats Club at Port Orleans French Quarter. And then Spyglass Grill at Caribbean Beach Resort has like some yucca bowls, breakfast wrap. Um, yeah. They have a kids option that's hearty pinto bean tacos, which sounds great for a kids option. Um, but yeah, those are things that I'm excited to try. Quick service wise.
Yeah, I would
Woo.
say the beignets are pretty good. I don't know. In my head, they weren't quick service because it's served at like a bar. But
Well,
um,
the lounge is separate. That's Scat Cat's lounge.
which is a bar.
Yeah, you're ordering them from Scat Cat's Cafe. I mean, you can get them at the lounge, I'm pretty sure.
I do think their quick service is pretty good. I mean, I can't necessarily say I've been to every quick service at every hotel. I definitely haven't. But the breakfast at Port Orleans is like pretty good. I remember like they had good offerings. They were making like giant pancakes like to order, like huge, like bigger than my head. Like and they would add toppings in, which like a lot of the resorts I feel like don't do, but like they'll make you like a chocolate chip pancake or I don't know what offerings they had, but I remember it being intriguing. But yeah, they all pretty much offer the same thing otherwise. So
Yeah. Like the standard vegan option for quick service is like for breakfast you have oats and there's this like new vegan breakfast quesadilla. And then for lunch and dinner it's like a Korean Impossible Burger that most places have.
yeah.
Which sounds good. It's just everywhere. And I haven't tried it yet. So yeah, do you want to take a quiz?
Sure.
Okay. Which Disney princess are you? Based on the food you choose to eat at these Disney parks. It'll be magical. Woo! Pick some food from a Disney park. Mickey Mouse ice cream sandwich, mac and cheese bacon bread cone, Mickey Mouse corn dog, Mickey Mouse apple pie funnel cake, chocolate crepe, Mickey Mouse peanut butter chocolate dipped in Mickey Mouse peanut butter cookie dipped in chocolate. Not all of these are Disney World, just Disney parks in general. I'll preface that.
Well, I do want to try the bread cone things, so I'm picking that.
I think I'm gonna go with the apple pie funnel cake. I'm just pretending it's vegan.
Yeah, I would say just pretend everything's vegan.
All right, pick some food from a Disney park. Mickey Mouse cinnamon roll, bacon macaroni hot dog, Dole Whip float, fresh fruit waffle sandwich with Nutella, RIP. You kind of have to DIY that now. Cotton candy, pork barbecue waffle fries.
Hmm. I guess the Dole Whip float.
I don't know if I want to go with the Dole Whip or the waffle sandwich. Everyone talked about it so much.
It was good. Just pick. It's not that deep.
It is deep. Do I turn my back on Dole Whip?
No.
No, I don't. Dole Whip.
You are
Mm,
obsessed with Dole Whip. What are you talking about?
citrus. I like the citrusy more than the berries. Pick some food from a Disney park. Again, I'm not gonna keep reading them. Mickey Mouse soft pretzel, Mickey Mouse waffle, corn dog nuggets, Mickey Mouse ice cream bar, Disney fresh baguette, strawberry sundae.
I'm going corn dog nuggies.
I'm going Mickey Mouse waffle. Next round. Disney citrus swirl soft serve ice cream, turkey leg, Mickey Mouse shaped pizza, croque madame, chocolate butterfinger cake, fish and chips. Citrus swirl.
Hmm. Fish and chip.
Another round. Ooh, Tori, cronut, cronut, French fries, Mickey Mouse burger, candy apple, chili cone queso, strawberry shortcake sundae.
Yeah, I'm going cronut.
Me too.
But they don't even have it anymore, so
No, they don't. Well, maybe another park has it. Next round. Mickey Mouse Rice Krispie coated in chocolate, chicken tenders and fries, sticky toffee pudding, Norwegian school bread, slow cooked beef stew, cinnamon bun bake. Ooh, cinnamon bun bake.
I'm on Rice Krispie.
Next round. Hot dog, caramel apple oatmeal cookie, peanut butter and banana candied bacon pie. Where the heck is that? Candy corn soft
Where's the
serve
board?
ice cream cone. French onion soup, barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese.
I'm going mac and cheese.
I'm going caramel apple. Why can't I say apple today? Caramel apple oatmeal cookie.
Good job.
Thanks. All right. All American Sundae, churros, baklava, Napoleon, carrot cake cookie. It looks like the carrot cake whoopie pie. Spicy sweet chicken and waffle sandwich. Baklava.
I don't know. I guess all American Sunday?
It looks like a Ghirardelli one. All right.
Like parlor.
Giraffe marshmallow treats, macarons, bratwurst, caramel pecan bar, Cheshire cupcake cup, or popcorn. Popcorn.
Macaron.
All right. Piggy-licious cupcake, tonkotsu, if I'm saying that right, probably not. Ramen, cinnamon glazed almonds, cheese stick corn dog, funnel cake with ice cream, brioche ice cream sandwich. The brioche ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, brioche ice cream.
Ugh, so many questions. Grilled cheese, apple strudel with vanilla sauce. I already know that's it for me. Chole horn, fresh berry cream puff, Werther's caramel popcorn, chocolate croissant. Croissant.
Fresh berry cream puff.
Strudel. All right, strawberries and cream macaron ice cream sandwich, Mickey Oreo cupcake, Noe Jose sundae at Beaches and Cream at Beach Club Resort. Tarte aux fraises. There are strawberries on a tart with cream. Mickey beignets, cheeseburger and fries.
Beignets.
Going with the macaron ice cream sandwich or No Way Jose, which has like chocolate sauce and peanut butter sauce. Or the tart. I'm going with the tart, actually. All right, donut sundae, chili cheese dog, pineapple bread pudding. Yes, that's it. That's my answer. Pommes frites with Cajun, spice remoulade, Monte Cristo sandwich, ooey gooey butter cake ice cream.
Yeah, probably pineapple bread pudding.
Sebastian's Bistro or Ohana. But I'm not sure if Ohana has a plant-based option. Anyway, moving on. Ice cream cookie sandwich, pumpkin Mickey beignets, lobster nachos, breakfast croissant sandwich, chicken fried rice and egg roll, pretzel bites with cheese sauce,
Ice cream cookie sandwich.
ice cream cookie sandwich. Ooh, even more. Korean barbecue ribs, double chocolate chip ice cream cookie sandwich, Mickey risotto ball stuffed with cheese, magic cookie bar, cheeseburger hot dog, puffed French toast.
I think the puffed French toast sounds interesting. Try that.
I think it does
Oh, I
too.
got
I'm going for that too.
Belle. What do you know? I got Belle.
Wow, I got Tiana. I must have good taste in food.
Did you even pick beignets?
No.
How could they give you Tiana then?
Maybe
No.
because I chose mostly sweet options. They might have all been sweet.
All right. Well, thank you all for tuning in and listening to us chat about our favorite place. And yeah, maybe we'll have some more Disney content before Serena comes back. We'll see.
Yeah. And when she does get back, you'll get a packed travel recap episode from Tori and I going to Minnesota, and then Serena and I did a road trip in the American Southwest, and Serena's backpacking in Europe. Tori went to Turkey and Greece on her honeymoon. We have a lot to share. So stay tuned. Follow. I guess we never really say that, do we? I guess in the outro.
Follow
But
us
yeah.
and write a review.
There's always a poll on unless I look like I'm doing pinchers. There's always a poll for on Spotify that you can answer. Thanks for listening, guys. If you have ideas for other Disney episodes, let us know. My favorite Disney episode that we've done is creating the perfect park with Kevin. That was good. That was fun. Where we each took bits and pieces of Disney World parks to create the best ultimate Disney World park.
The ultimate.
Yeah.
Pretty
All right.
sweet.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to this week's Long Distance Sisters. Be sure to subscribe for more episodes and leave a good review.
And check out the video version on our YouTube channel.
You can find all of our other social media information in the description.
Talk to you later.
Bye.